You know the worst thing is this has not happened like once or twice, but I accidentally pressed streaming of recording. Hi, Preggo Elise here, your pregnant poly Vtuber trans girl. I wanted to hop in real quick and do this for like the sixth time already or so, and explain way better in what this Look at Missing Story episode is. I have a script in front of me, or like a few points that I want to go through, and I try to do it as quick and clear as possible. If you have questions, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. And that sort of stuff, way down there, subscribe and ring the notification bell. And yeah, I'll get to them as quick as possible. First things first, if you don't know what Look at Missing Story is, Look at Missing Story is basically a sort of little fanfic that I wrote back in 2021 and 2020. And it was a little story, not really clear written. And I always thought, should I make this lore? Because I always did in my lore that like I started on Sand Planet in the Vocaloid realm, or themed a dream around it, as my starting point and that sort of stuff, with like transformed. And I'm now in the progress of rewriting lore so that it makes sense and it's one clear bundle and that sort of stuff, to explore even some stuff as my pregnancy. But yeah, Look at Missing Story is officially a fanfic that now is turned into lore. And there were always 2 points that like made me reconsider adding this as a lore. First of that is like, well, I wrote in that story that I became pregnant and that sort of stuff. Well, that sorted itself out. Second thing, what made me a bit, pushing it out until I felt comfortable with doing it, is the story also involves, me and Miku falling in love, me and Miku getting married, and that sort of stuff. And I always felt when I say like I am married to Miku, Miku is my wife, when I say that in lore terms and that sort of stuff, that people either gonna judge me or find me weird. But I think I'm at a point where like I have a content creator channel that doesn't care what I say. People always look weird at me and that sort of stuff. So yeah. And one thing of those, as I said, the original Look at Missing Story was never well written. And if you haven't watched the last 12 episodes, you might have already noticed where this is going to. But the first point that I want to be written way better is, well, the love between me and Miku. Because in the old Look at Missing Story, it came out of the blue. And now I want to like have written a well story, I think, in my opinion, around it. That you get like an idea of someone falling in love and someone doing it out of goodwill and that sort of stuff. And Look at Missing Story 13 or episode 13 is going to be introduced in 2 ways. First, you have the concert that you see now, here and then. This concert is going to be like around 40 to 50 minutes long, so I hope you're going to enjoy that. And if you want to see more of these longer type diva videos, let me know in the comments down below. The second way this is coming, after this, this episode or this upload, in the upcoming 12 weeks or 6 weeks, because I normally upload 2 Project Diva videos a week, I will upload each song individual. So, for example, the first 2 are Yume and Hand in Hand. So in the next week, I will upload Yume, Hand in Hand, and so on until we got to number 11, which is Nene, and that sort of stuff. And if you want to see the full song list description, I will leave chapter-based down below. What do I mean with that? In case you only see like Nene or World and Dancehall, you can see below when it starts and that sort of stuff. You see it also in the YouTube blog if I do it correctly with bookmarks and that sort of stuff. So yeah, so in case to that, song list is in the description down below. But first and foremost, okay, Elise, you have a big concert, big Look at Missing Story 13. What is your goal with it? Well, good question. If you want a reference on how this looks, look at EGS 41. EGS 41 is the same ID styled in regards to this. And that's why I wanted to do this, because Look at Missing Story 13 was original on concert and that sort of stuff. But my goal is basically, I'm writing Look at Missing Story as it is 2020, 2021. And now up to 2022, basically a 3-year period. And of course, during that time is Corona. And my idea was, since everyone is Corona, everyone is at home, I always wanted to know how it felt to be like an online concert. And that online concert is basically the goal of this episode. Throughout the 12 or 11 episodes that I will upload separately, I will give each episode a lore bit. And together those 11 episodes form basically 2 things. You get to look behind the scenes, basically. You get to the feeling I want you to have afterwards is that you have been along the journey not so serious as like a worker behind the scenes, but like as a VIP, a good friend of mine, that I take you backstage and show you how running an online concert goes. But also, I want to give you the feeling that like a love bubble is popping finally, instead of like two people falling in love with each other and not admitting, that they start to admit, or that's the plan. That's why I'm also calling this like the Luca missing or the love concert in the trailer. That's why I called it the love concert in the trailer, with the goal that, I wanted to show how how me and Miku fell in love and that sort of stuff. The wedding is coming later down the line. That is for future reference, in case you're curious. Yeah, that is also planned already in Luca Missing story. But yeah, the idea is that you know how sometimes when two people fall in love from the outside world, it is obvious that those two people like each other, but those two don't recognize it. The signs of someone loves you when, like, if someone loves your friend, you directly notice, but if someone loves you, you don't. That's the feeling I want to give, with the point that it pops, and that you see two people falling in love, basically each other. That leaves me with two things, because I've been already yapping for way too long. If I so correctly see, Luca Miss's story is also the idea of how I became a virtual idol, basically, or how I get integrated into the Vocaloid world, basically became a Vocaloid. And what do I mean with that? Well, in the past 12 episodes, I've been primarily off-screen and that sort of stuff. And what do I mean with off-screen? Well, mostly I let Miku sing, and the standpoint from her. In Luca Miss's story 12, you already saw me alongside Miku, with like the shirts that you see in the background. And that brings me by the next point. Throughout the lore, I'm mostly, if you see me in the video, you can mostly recognize me with these custom t-shirts. And what do I mean with mostly? I have 5 colored t-shirts, teal green as my main outfit. I have pink purple, which is for Luca, blue for Kaito Leonid, red for Meiko, and yellow for the Gagamins, and basically. So blue, teal green, red, purple, and yellow are 5 colored t-shirts you can recognize me. To make it less confusing, I have also decided to make Solitaire Miku and Ribbon Girl Miku basically also a main outfit for me. In case, I how do you say it, records through AFD, because in AFD I don't have my custom t-shirts. So unless otherwise otherwise I say specific in my story that it's me. If you don't see like Ribbon Girl Miku, Solitude Miku, or any of my custom t-shirts, don't assume it's me, unless otherwise specifically said in my lore story and that sort of stuff. But yeah, I have 5 colored t-shirts, which you're gonna see throughout the lore, and that mostly, with purple being my most referenced thing. I'm making this right as my heart eyes combo broke, basically, and that sort of stuff. So I had to re-record a few episodes, integrate more t-shirts and that sort of stuff. But yeah, LMS is gonna be focused on me becoming basically a V-idol, virtual idol, part of a Vocaloid world, and there are like little references with how, for example, how 39, I tried to cover that in the past. And, the first cover I threw away until I saw Yume Phonics video that you sometimes have to put something out that you don't like, but your viewers will, and that sort of stuff. And that is like my first thing. My second thing is, I have to sneeze. No, not now. My second thing is basically, okay, Elise, you're in the video, but why aren't you singing then? Well, I want to call it Vocaloid Dimension Powers or Vocaloid World effects, basically, sort of dimension effect from Vocaloid World. But basically, how in Project Diva, if you put Len on a Miku song, Len will sound like Miku. And if you put Miku on a Kaito song, Miku sounds like Kaito. I want to apply that effect to me too, just to make it easier for a lore standard point and that sort of stuff. So if you see me singing and I sound like Miku, or if you see me singing and I sound like Len Rin, then know why. I call it simply Vocaloid World Dimension Powers and that sort of stuff. And with that, I also want to bring out the last point. If you want to see, in the top left, I will bring up the name from the song, because I was recording this during a mod, with a mod that changed all the names of the videos and that sort of stuff. And what do I mean with that? Well, basically, for example, 39 is not even an hour, which is the correct title. So in the top left, I will put an example on screen now. In the top left, I will put the name of the song, so 39 for example, the position, after it with like a dash in between. So, for example, 39 will be song 39-3, for 3 being the position. And below will be the singer, and the singer is also the person in the MV. So basically, it can either be me, or Miku, or both of us, and that sort of stuff. So it's only me and Miku, or both of us, because there are a few duets, as I said. And yeah, that's it. I yapped way longer than I thought, but I hope it's as clear as possible for this concert. As I said, I hope you're gonna like this 40 to 50 minutes video. If you want to see more of these type of longer Project Diva videos, let me know in the comments down below. I'm happy to make them, or that sort of stuff, or happy to make like little song playlists in case you're wondering, and that sort of stuff. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna say I'm Preggo, Elise, your pregnant polyfeeder by Transgender. If you want to support me through my Patreon, as you saw earlier in the intro, make sure to check out my Linktree in the description down below. At the bottom of the description will be my Linktree, and my Linktree hosts all my official socials, including my Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, and Discord, and Patreon, and that sort of stuff, and Twitch. So if you're interested in those, make sure to check it out. With that, I'm gonna say, I hope you have a wonderful time watching. This Preggo girl is gonna go to edit. And might I all see you in the next video. Or for you, might I all wish you have a happy time watching. Bye bye.